Okay. Alright, well, it's Saturday on the show, and you know what that means. It's time to do the Smackdown review from last night. To celebrate Sami Zayn's WWE Championship win, I decided to use the background of him with the Gingerbread Man segment, one of his monumental best work in WWE. He feuded with the Gingerbread Man and became WWE champion not too long ago. So, now that my audio is working, it's time to start this SmackDown review again. So, speaking of Sami Zayn, SmackDown opened up with Sami Zayn, WWE Championship Celebration Time. He had a new t-shirt, Undisputed WWE Champion, the last real good guy. He held up the WWE title, there was pyro. He says that it seems that a lot of folks came to ride or die with the last real good guy, saying that the overwhelming reaction to him as WWE Champion has really touched him, and he means that. Zayn said that for the past 6 months he's been booed out of the building. Zayn claimed that the people booing were the same people who 3 years ago were dying to see Sami Zayn be WWE Champion. Zayn said they turned their backs on him. Zayn claimed he won't tell those people to kiss his arse because he's a good guy. And Zayn said that this is the same reason why he's holding this WWE title, because he's never changed. Zayn said he told everybody to be more selfish and more cutthroat. Zayn said that he did it his way, which is the right way, and Zayn said he could be petty and tell the doubters who he's not championship material, but he won't do that. And then there was some Sami Zayn chants. Zayn said he'll forever be known as the WrestleMania main event, Grand Championship, Grand Slam champion. And then Cody Rhodes interfered. Cody said he wanted to be the first to congratulate Sami, because when Cody won his championship, Sami was there to celebrate with him. So he wanted to return the favor. And then Cody was about to leave, but then Sami Zayn told him to not play this game. Zayn said that we both know that's not the only reason Cody came out here. Zayn spoke about how he knows Cody's addicted to this title, and he's the golden boy, and he wanted to know why Cody was really out here. And then Jey Uso came out. Jey talked about wanting to get the title back to the bloodline. Technically, Sami Zayn is technically a part of that bloodline. And then Cody asked what year this is. Cody said that Jey has been world champion before, and so has Cody. So why is he running errands for the tribal chief? Well, I guess Cody hasn't been world champion, but he's been WWE champion. And Cody said that we were talking about his rematch. And then Adam Pearce interrupted that because now that he's the acting GM of SmackDown. Pearce said that Zayn has to defend the WWE title this Monday night on Raw, and it's going to be a number one contender. So whoever wins between Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes later on tonight will face Sami Zayn on Raw for the WWE title. And then Charlotte Flair was interviewed by Kathy Kelly, who asked why Flair got involved in Jade Cargill's match at Night of Champions. Flair mentioned she has to get payback on Jade, and Alexa Bliss walked up saying she didn't know Flair was going to be at Night of Champions. Flair said she's impulsive and wanted to get playback. Flair complained about Bliss teaming up with Tiffany Stratton last week. Stratton said she didn't need Flair's help, but thanks. And Chelsea Green walked in to claim Jade should be worried about them. Flair said, "You're welcome," to Stratton. So it was Tiffany Stratton, Charlotte Flair, Chelsea Green versus Jade Cargill, Michin and B-Fab were there. This was a 6-minute match with Jade Cargill, Michin, and B-Fab getting the win by beating Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green is actually like an underrated talent they got on Smackdown. They need to push her. And I like to see I like to see Chelsea Green in that major segment. Same with Alexa Bliss. Then they did a replay of the Gunther and Nick Aldis, because of course they did. Sami Zayn approached Pierce saying he's a SmackDown superstar who doesn't belong on Raw. Pierce said that's a great opportunity for Zayn, and Pierce said that maybe some other SmackDown superstars will be there and it will be a great show. And then this segment was great. It was corny, it was cheesy, but it was kind of funny. Sami Zayn found Johnny Gargano lying on the equipment crate. Zayn said he doesn't know if he would have won this without Gargano. Gargano said that Gargano was an ear for him, and he was like Zayn's rock. Zayn said that you have to stay true to yourself, and Zayn told Candice LeRae to take a picture of Zayn with Gargano, and to do it in landscape mode. So, yeah, Gargano's been lying on the bench now. Has been lying on the bench for months since Tommaso Ciampa left. Next up was the AAA match. Rey Fenix defending his AAA Cruiserweight Championship versus Alejandro Del Vecchio. This was a 7-minute match. There was a lot of action within that little time limit, but it was a great match. And then after the match, Julia was interviewed by Kathy Kelly when asked about Blake Monroe attacking Julia from behind. Julia claimed she would fight Blake Monroe anytime and anywhere. Kiana James walked in to say that Julia got lucky against her. Blake Monroe attacked Julia from behind and said it was so good to see her again, and Blake threw Julia into equipment box, and then Blake threw James into the box, and then Blake said it was good to see Kiana too. And then they did a video package for Raw with Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns. Jimmy Uso is backstage with Jacob Fatu saying that the OTC called a play, so they are going to run it. Royce Keys walked in to criticize Jacob for taking orders from Roman Reigns. Jimmy wondered if Keys knew where Solo was. He said that the blood doesn't make you family, so that loyalty makes you family. Keys said he's been Fatu's day one for 14 years. And as far as he's concerned, Keys is Jacob's family. Jimmy said no more. Fatu walked away with Jimmy without saying anything, so I'm not sure what exactly is going on with Royce Keys, but yeah, he hasn't really done much since he's kind of debuted. I'd like to see more from him. And whatever story they got going on, progress it a bit. And then Trick Williams had a segment with Kamala Hayes. This was set up probably a match between the two of them again. And then Danhausen was in his lab with The Miz and Kate Wilson when Matt Cardona approached them. Danhausen told Matt Cody wanted to turn the dial. Matt did it, and it looked like Miz and Wilson were electrocuted or something like that. The next match was Brie Bella versus Lana Reed. This was a 4-minute match with Lana Reed getting a win over Brie Bella, who is one half of the tag team champions. The numbers game was a factor because the ladies on the floor got involved. And I'm sure this will probably set up, and then this also set up a title match at Saturday Night Main Event. Fatal influence between Paige and Brie, and I'm hoping the Fatal Influence can get the win. I'm not sure what they're going to do with Brie and Paige afterwards. They haven't really... Yeah. Then there was a segment with R-Truth and Nation Frazier. Truth did a USA chant, the War Raiders. Duo of Eric Ivar walked in as AAA Tag Team Champions. I had no idea they were Tag Team Champions in AAA. I don't think they've actually been on WWE TV in a long time. And they asked Damian Priest and R-Truth if they thought about their offer. Truth accepted their offer to a hot dog eating contest. Priest said that they accept the title versus title match. But Aldous isn't here, so they're not sure when it's going to be. But Priest wants to have it on Smackdown. Then they showed another clip from Raw with Brock Lesnar and Omar Femi. And then Cody Rhodes was shown backstage. Finn Balor approached him, and Cody welcomed Balor to SmackDown. Balor said part of the reason why he came to SmackDown was to face him for the WWE title. So go get it back. And then Tama Tonga approached Finn Balor. Tama went to the elders for guidance on what he should do next. Tama attacked Balor from behind. Tama slammed Balor onto the equipment crate. Tama was choking Balor, so Balor said he was closing the books on everything from the past, and Finn was next. They haven't really done anything with Finn since he got to SmackDown. So now it was main event. Cody Rhodes versus Jey Uso for the number one contender match. For the number one contender to face Sami Zayn for the WWE Championship. And Cody Rhodes won, which of course he did. So there was a 9-minute match. Cody spiked Jey with the crossroads for the pinfall win. And Cody Rhodes is now going to be facing Sami Zayn on Monday Night Raw for the WWE Championship. So I don't think they're going to take the title off of Sami Zayn. I kind of hope not. Yeah, I mean, to take the title off of him that quick, which is kind of dumb. But you never know. Let's see if Triple H can resist putting the title back on Cody. But that was SmackDown. There's still a lot of filler considering it's a 2-hour show now. So I thought SmackDown was alright. It had its good moments and its bad moments, but it wasn't easy to watch SmackDown. So let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next